desire is made to quench a fire that's burning out of control. It's burning out of control.
Hey guys, this is Adam from TitanInTheDeep, here with my buddy Robert Loder. We are in Fredericksburg, Virginia, at your hobby place. Awesome venue. They have a metric ton of tables here. Lots of cool places. They even have a hobby room in the back. A bunch of stuff for tabletop. I know they have a bunch of MTG here and Yu-Gi-Oh! And all kinds of other crap.
There's tons of different events that are done here. It's a hop-in place.
Yeah, right on. That's awesome. Well, anyway, today we are going to be playing a 650-point game on this kind of jungle-themed board here. All right, and let's introduce the armies, and we're going to roll for the scenario. We ended up doing pool 4, so we haven't done veto yet, so we'll explain that in a second. But anyway, Robert, let's hear about your army, brother. What you got here?
All right, well, sir, I am rolling with an Isengard army, technically Isengard.
Look at all that Dunland.
I refer to it as the men's department of Isengard. Army is led by Thrydan, Wolfsbane, mounted.
That's
of course.
That big fella right there.
Yeah, with
look at him.
Yeah, with a couple of mounted Dunland horsemen. Have some wildmen that go in there to ride along and chase stuff, and a couple of Crebain.
Here we go.
Which are very fun to play. Next captain I have is Frida.
Nice. That is her
Frida
right
Tallspear right there. Yeah, with a banner, and then I have 5 Huskals and 4 warriors with shields.
Nice. Okay.
Next I have is Mauhur with 7 scouts, 3 of them with bows, 4 with shields. And then I have Vrasku with a set of crossbows with him, 4 crossbows. And to round out the fun, I have a Uruk-hai drummer.
Oh, okay, so they're going to be moving some.
Yeah, the drummer impacts only the Uruk-hai,
Right,
for this list. But the scouts are marauders, so they're moving at 8-inch plus the drum, which another 3.
Yeah, so
and then when I call a march on top of that, they're moving at 14 inches.
Nice. Okay, so they can move around a little bit. All right, well, thankfully, we brought some crap that can move too. All right, so this is the Fell Beings of Mirkwood. This is the first time it's ever been on my channel. The leader is not going to look like he normally does. This is going to be Razgush, because I forgot Razgush in Nashville, along with a couple of orcs that you will notice are being proxied in this list. Anyway, we have Razgush. He's got a banner, a Mirkwood Spider. He's got 5 orcs with picks or axes and shields, 4 more with shield spear, and then he's got a fell warg and a second Mirkwood Spider. Then we have the Spider Queen. That's this lovely lady right here. Her broodlings are over here in the corner. She has a bat swarm. She has this big fat Mirkwood Spider. She has 4 Orc Trackers. Our Orc Hunters are going to be Orc Trackers as always. Fell warg, and she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shield and pick, or 4, I'm sorry, and then 3 shield spear orcs. And then our last one, last band here, we have our orc captain. He is on warg with a pick and shield. We have a Mirkwood Spider, 3 fell wargs, 5 more trackers on foot, and 3 more on horse, or warg I mean. And that's the army. I think we have 42 models. You know what you got with yours?
Yeah, I am rolling with 35 models.
Okay. Well, we know our breakpoints and everything, so let's go ahead and roll for the scenario. We know we're going to do pool 4, so let's see what the veto is. I am rolling a 6 with the TitanInTheDeep dice there. John Billy loves those. He complains every time he sees that Battle Rocket.
I'm rolling a 3, so
all right,
you choose first.
Oh, no, you choose first.
Oh, I choose first?
Yes,
okay.
you choose first.
All right. I am going to say, let's see, we had...
Look at Robert's. This is pretty cool, man. He printed out everything, did a simplified version of it. On the back, he's got all of the more detailed information for each of the scenarios.
Yeah, that way you can look at all the scenarios for a pool side by side and decide which one you really don't want to do.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, so I
give us a second. We'll come back and we will tell you what we chose and where we're deploying. All right, guys. We ended up settling on Contest of Champions. This is going to be a good time. So it's going to be Thrydan right here against the very ghostly Razgush. I'm so sorry. Man, this never happens. I cannot believe I left those models in Nashville when I left. I'm on tour right now in Virginia. And
he's jet lagged.
yeah, we drove.
No, but he's jet
Oh, he's jet lagged. Yeah, that's why he's a ghost. That makes sense. All right, so anyway, I guess we can roll for board edge now because.
And actually, if you want to.
Yeah, you can see the. This is how it ends. When one force is quartered, the game over or time ends, which we're going to do time today. This is kind of practice for a tournament, 650 point tournament, 650 point tournament. My God,
we're following you.
Robert's playing coming up. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. All of your leader kills. You count those. Opponent leaders, broken armies. You can see that if you want to pause your screen and look at it. Anyway, so that's what we have. So let's roll for board edge. The Titan in the Deep dice is a 1. One also. Let's try that again.
We're already off a good start.
1 again. 5. Which side do you want?
I am going to take. Actually, I'm going to take this edge right here. And go that way.
You can. Okay. I guess we're going to have to spin this table around. That sounds good. Okay, so he's going to take this end right here. All right, so we'll come back after deployment. Well, this is what turn 1 deployment looks like. First, you had to put down your heroes, your leaders. Thrydan went right here. This is what Robert ended up winning the first turn priority, basically. So he dropped Thrydan there, and then I dropped Razgush here. His warband was around him. Mine is around me here. My second one was the Spider Queen. He put down his second one over here was the Orc Drummer in the back. Then my Spider Queen came down. Then he put down Vrasku in the corner here, and then I put down my Orc Captain and his warband here. And this is what you're looking at. This is the board right now for turn 1. I guess let's go ahead and roll for priority. Yep, and I am on a 2. Same, so I get it first.
To a good start.
So that was board edge. No, I guess that was turn 1 priority, wasn't it? Or was it the first turn?
No, actually, I think we would go ahead and re-roll again.
Okay.
Because this is for
turn 1, yeah. So 4, 3. All right.
All right. And
So
I'm going to call heroics.
the fell beings of Mirkwood are going first. And are you calling heroics?
I am calling heroics.
All right. Where are you calling?
I'm going to call with Thrydan.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and call. So Thrydan's going to do a heroic, and I'm going to go ahead and call with Vrasku there.
Okay. Vrasku and Thrydan. Okay, let's see. Well, I mean, I guess you got to call the Thrydan, then I have to see if I'm going to call one back. And, let me see what all's going to catch with a Spider Queen. We'll come right back in a second. Yeah, all right. So I called he called a heroic move with Thrydan. I countered with the Spider Queen. He called one for Vrasku. We decided that I'm more evil because I have spiders. He does not. I think that makes perfect sense. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 goes to Fell Beings. 4, 5, 6 goes to Isengard. Goes to the Fell Beings.
Okay.
All right, so we'll come back after movement and let you guys see what happens. Hey guys, we're back with turn 1 movement, and this is what the board looks like currently. You can see that from the heroic moves, the Fell Beings won. Spider Queen charged this my right flank here, Robert's left flank, and basically they tied up everything on this side. Thrydan got tied up with one little orc there in the middle, and then he did his heroic with Vrasku over here and tied up my entire left flank. Counter, he put Frida over here. I ended up being able to get a warg through this woodland terrain to get her off of my my captain. And basically it's my captain and a tracker against one dude now, which is awesome. We're about to go into shooting, and we'll let you guys know what happens after shooting, but this is pretty much what it looks like after turn 1. So yeah, we'll show you in a second. Hey, so we had some shenanigans happen. I killed 2 of my own orcs shooting into my own combats, and I also paralyzed one of my own orcs over here. However, I did take a wound off of Thrydan, his leader, which is fantastic. So he has 1 fate and 1 wound left.
And Thrydan doesn't have a fight to be able to score any points this turn.
He can't do anything, which is hilarious. All right, and then, yeah, so we got that, and then, what do we have over here? Oh, yeah, and then Frida also took a wound from her own Urkai, which is also hysterical.
Yeah, the Urkai were trying to help her out, and they shot her.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
So, do we have any heroics to call? Be on you.
No.
No heroics? I'm going to call a heroic combat with a Spider Queen.
Of course you are. I still don't have anything. I don't have anything I can call to counter that.
Okay. Well, then we will go to the combats and we will let you guys know what happens after. Well, we'll come back for the hero combats, but the regular plebes we won't. Okay, see you guys in a minute. Alright, so this is what the board looks like before the last few fights. The Spider Queen actually called a heroic combat here, wiped out the 2 guys she was fighting, and charged into Thrydan over here by climbing right over that wall because she has swift movement, which is ridiculous. Anyway, we still have 1 fight with the banner here in the middle, and then we have this captain, and we have the Spider Queen on Thrydan. So let's go ahead and do the banner real quick. The banner and spear support right here. The spear support will be purple. I'm on a 5.
I'm on a 3.
Okay. So at least this is on the Crabane. There's D3, right?
They're D3 with 4
Okay,
wounds.
so 4s will wound. No wounds. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's get to the big one. My captain, right here. Captain and the 1 hunter orc. The captain is in blue. The hunter orc is purple.
And I'm shielding.
Okay. 6.
I got 5 high.
Okay. So we take that. There was nobody knocked down because he charged me. So this one guy, I need 4s from the captain and 5s from the hunter orc. Got him. 6 and a 5.
6.
Yep. So that one guy there is knocked out. All right, now we've got a big fight here. This is Thrydan versus the Spider Queen. She charged, so she is getting her 3 attacks.
And Thrydan has 2.
She's on a 6.
I'm at 3 high.
Oh, Thrydan just
That's
got
not good.
knocked flying. So now, let's see if he takes a wound. He's D5.
Yeah, he is D5.
All right, so this is from the knock flying. 5 will wound him. 6. Woo.
And let's go ahead and burn that last fate.
He failed his fate. Thrydan dies.
He's dead.
Holy cow. That is a huge, huge, huge blow. Huge blow to Isengard. Wow. So the Spider Queen is a bit of a menace. Robert, how you feeling, buddy?
No comment. Nothing fit for the air.
Hey, this is, I don't want to say this is a family-friendly channel because we've had Evan on here before, and Evan has said some things. Anyway.
Well, it's not a good feeling at the moment.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Wow. He didn't even have, that was brutal. Anyway, okay, so, yep, let's get on to that was turn 1, y'all. This is turn 2. Let's go ahead and roll for priority. I won it last time, so Robert gets a tie. I'm on a 3, he's on a 4, he gets it anyway. So let's flip this from the Thorin Corn over to Azog, because I am more evil because I have spiders. Anyway, guys, thanks again for hanging out today. We're going to continue this game, and we're gonna see what happens. Because it's not technically over, because there's some other points that Robert can score. So yeah, we'll get back in a second after the next turn priority, okay?
You also have shoots for the boys in the trees.
Okay, guys. Oh yeah, we do. We have a couple shots from the dudes in the trees. Let's go ahead and take those shots, I guess. We got 3 trackers hiding in trees, which is, well, kind of weird because that's what the hobbits did to them. No, that's what the dwarves did in the Hobbit. I'm sorry. Anyway, this is what the field looks like right now after this move from turn 2. My God, this is only turn 2. This is crazy. We've been playing for 40 minutes. Thrydan was killed last turn by the Spider Queen. Did I even say that? Yeah, we talked about that after the combats. Anyway, this is what the board looks like. I took a shot with this spider, this Mirkwood Spider at Frida. She missed, but only on a 4. This spider charged this Huskarl here and paralyzed him. She charged, missed also. This spider charged the Crabane, didn't want to risk killing my tracker, paralyzing him, so we just did that. And this is what the rest of the board looks like. I'm going to take these 3 shots of these 2 trackers, or these 3 trackers here, and then we will come back right after that and show you guys what happens with the combats. All right, the shooting phase is over for turn 2. Nobody hit any. Well, this tracker technically hit. He just didn't kill the one Isengard, or the one crossbowman. Crossbowman shot back, hit, but then hit the tree. Trying to shoot at this Mirkwood Spider. Okay, so we are on to combats. Let's see. I think I am going to call a heroic combat with Razgush right here.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and burn Last Might with Vrasku and heroic combat that.
Okay, Vrasku and Razgush are doing heroic combats. Here's Vrasku right here fighting as 1 Warg. Okay, so it was your priority. So 1, 2, 3 goes to the spiders. 4, 5, 6 to Isengard. And it's going to the spiders.
Spiders goes first.
All right. Razgush is 3. The one orc behind him. Let's see what we get here. Oh, we're on a 4.
Okay, so which one are we looking at?
Razgush, yep.
Okay, so I just got the one guy alone, sort of afraid, but he represents well.
What is that? Is it a 5?
It's a 5.
Dang, I gotta spend a point of might, and that'll bump it up, and I'll win the fight value. Wow. So Razgush has 1 might left. So he wins that combat. Back that dude up. Razgush is gonna go after the horse first, needing a 4. There's a wound for the horse. Send him flying, see what happens, or see a thrown rider, I'm sorry.
Okay, for just regular Throne Rider?
Yes.
He's okay.
All right, cool. So that's Razgush's 3rd, and then his last 2 strikes are going on the guy, needing a, what is he,
He's a D5.
so I need a 5. And a 6, so he's dead.
Okay.
So Razgush is good. He's up to 4.
I'm tracking 4 as well.
Yep. And let's see, let's get him out of here. He'll go into the drummer, trap of the drummer. And the spear support is sitting right there because they do not move during during heroic combat. All right, so now we got Vrasku with his heroic.
Okay, Vrasku has 2.
Yep. 2 and a 3. The Warg is a 2. So you win that. You just need a 4 to kill the Warg. 6 and a 2. So where are you moving?
We are going to go ahead and we are going to jump around, and he can make into the combat.
He can't see him though.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be able to see him.
All right.
Like where he was standing. You could get all around, but yeah, you can't charge him.
Yeah, we're going to get all the way around over to here then. And actually, we're going to go into the woods.
Smart move. Yeah, Vrasku has woodland creature. All right, so that's the 2 heroics. We'll come back after the regular combats and show you the last few heroes, okay? All right, y'all, here's the carnage after turn 2. This is only turn 2.
Yep.
It's crazy. Anyway, all right, so, Mauhur got absolutely obliterated over here. I mean, completely and utterly eaten by the Spider Queen. Razgush he got 4 more wounds here, so he's up to 6. 3 more.
Yeah, he's at
4.
He got 2 wounds his last turn because he took out a calf, a mountain and rider.
Yeah, and then he also took out the drummer with 1 fate. So yeah, so he got 4. So anyway,
that's it.
the captain over here lost his fight against Frida and this Huskarl, and they didn't wound him.
But he lives to survive and tell about it.
He did. This spider ate this guy because he was paralyzed. This spider took a wound from this Urkai. Or no, I'm sorry, this Huskarl. And the Gerbane took 2 wounds. That's pretty much it, y'all. This is what the board looks like. So let's roll for turn 3 priority. I guess we need to see if we're broken, too. I'm not yet. Because I think you got to kill 22 of mine. No, you got to kill like 22 of mine, I think.
I am broken, but Isengard special rule, I don't. Well, actually, I don't do courage tests until
33%. But do Dunlin count as Isengard, or they count as just Dunlin?
This is an Isengard list, so
this is when you have Mordor orcs don't count, right? And Warg Riders? Because I know there's Mordor orcs don't count toward that.
Mordor, the drummer doesn't. It only influences Urks.
No, I'm saying during the Isengard rule is they influence all Isengard keywords, and the orcs, regular Mordor orcs, are in their list, but they don't count.
Isengard models do not take courage checks for being broken until at least 66%. So
right.
It's a verbiage.
Okay. Got you. Yeah, you have basically all Isengard.
It doesn't say anything about keywords. It's friendly Isengard.
Okay. Yeah, I thought Mordor orcs didn't count for it, but okay, yeah, that's cool. I'll look up the rule. I'll make sure to post it on the screen too, like whatever I find. But anyway, so this is what we look like right now. I'm not even close to broken. Let's go ahead and roll for turn 3 priority. Where is that 3? There we go. And I get a tie this time, and I'm on a 4.
I'm Robert Nashville dice this time. I got 2.
He's Nashville dice against me, man. All right, so it's the fell beings of Mirkwood's turn to move, and we will get back right after movement and show you guys what happens. Thanks again for hanging out with TitanInTheDeep. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and show you this part. So I called a heroic move. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. It was my priority. The Fell Beings won the priority this turn with a 4-2. And Robert called a heroic move with Frida. She is right down here. There you go. And then I countered with the Orc Captain using his last one. Frida still has 2 points of might left. Vrasku is out. The other leaders are dead. Razgush has 1 left.
Yep.
And the Spider Queen's out. So that's our board basically. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna see, since I had priority, 1, 2, 3 goes to the Spiders. 4, 5, 6 to Isengard. Goes to the Spiders.
Of course it does.
I've won, I think, all the roll-offs except for like
I think
2.
I won 1. I think
You won 1 or 2, yeah. You've won a couple of tied fights, I think.
tied
Yeah.
fights I've won, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Robert's not had some good rolls today, y'all. It's been brutal. Anyway, okay. So we're gonna do this heroic move, and then we will come back and show you guys what the board looks like. All right, y'all. Here's the movement. After Frida's heroic move, she basically locked down everything over here. You can see everybody locked into the trees and everything.
Yeah,
one
Frida
more.
failed her courage check to be able to charge a spider.
Yes, she did. So she is just sitting there spear supporting, which is fine because she's good at it. And then this is pretty much what happened with the rest of it. The rest of Mirkwood swarmed this Kerbane. They swarmed this Kerbane. Razgush ran off into the woods. The Spider Queen came over here to finish this guy off. These guys are all tied up everywhere. So I took 3 shots with these 3 trackers. Yeah, the Hunter Orcs are serving as trackers in this game, and they all shot at the banner, and all 3 of them hit, but nobody wounded. Or one of them hit the tree, I guess.
One hit a tree.
Yeah, that's very, very impressive. It's a big tree. Anyway, yeah, that's what it looks like right now. We're going to play this combat out. We've only got a few minutes left in this match because we played a 2-hour time limit for the 650-point game. So anyway, yeah, we'll come back right after the combats and show you guys what happened. Hold up, I forgot to film the end. Anyway, basically what happened, you can look here. The Kerbane died. Everybody died in here except for this one Urkai. Like, this Urkai was like, no, I'm sticking around. Well, I'm sorry, and the Kerbane here survived. It actually won the fight and pushed the guys back, which is terrible.
And the Urkai won the fight too.
Yeah, there's 2. They did kill one of the spiders, but then we got another one of the Urkai over here. We killed both of the dudes, or all 3 of the Huskarls in here. Frida helped win the fight against this Orc Tracker that was on Warg. Killed the Tracker. The Warg stayed. Same thing right here with his fight against Vrasku. My captain won his fight and killed the Huskarl that was fighting him. That last fight over there, the Urkai won but failed to wound. This is what the board looks like right now. Currently, if you saw earlier, Thrydan got 0 wounds because he was obliterated by the Spider Queen on the turn 2. Razgush has 6. I think this is pretty much it because we're gonna have to roll for. I guess we can roll for priority.
And actually,
turn 4.
I think you obliterated Thrydan on turn 1. Yeah, because
It was technically turn 2, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it's turn 2.
I think it's technically turn 2 because you got to jump on me with a heroic move and then a heroic combat.
Yeah, but maybe it was turn 1. I don't know. We'll have to go back and look at the record to see. But this is what the map looks like right now. You can see
It's
the
a
horses.
humble map.
Yeah, this is the deaths from Fell Beings. We've got 5, 6 orcs down. 2 of these trackers actually still are alive. Their wargs are alive. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8 casualties right now. And that is Isengard's casualties so far. All right, so let's roll for priority. Does this end on 25%? Or a 1 or a 2?
I think it does.
Hold on, you might be at 25% then. Are you shattered?
Play 1 quarter.
Yeah, so we need to check and see if Robert has been quartered yet.
And I am. Yeah, I'm quartered.
Oh,
we're done.
The game's over. Holy crap. I guess we will figure up the score and show you guys what happened. And then we will get Robert's take on the game today. Yeah, anyway, again, this is what the board looks like. You can see this is a really cool, I like these kind of Aztec looking ruins are kind of cool, man. Anyway, yeah, there's the board again. Spider Queen, Razgush's Ghost. He's still alive, but this is Ghost. Frida and Vrasku are the only Isengard heroes left.
They're the witnesses to this carnage.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll come back after we tally the scores and show you guys what happened. Okay, guys, we're back. Robert. So it turns out that Razgush had 7 kills. or 6 kills, right?
He had 6 kills, which is triple what
Yeah.
mine was, which is 0.
Thrydan didn't have any?
That's
Yeah.
full points.
Yeah, so that's 7 because it was triple the amount of kills, and then also you have to kill the enemy leader with your leader, or you have to wound them to get 1 point, kill them to get 3. So neither one of those happened. We
leader
got
on
that
leader.
confused. And the last one is the fell beings were not broken, and Isengard was broken because they ended up being quartered. So it ended up being 9-0 for the fell beings of Mirkwood against Isengard. Well, Robert, this is post game, buddy. How you feel?
Well, I enjoy the game. I have a lot of fun playing with Adam every time.
Same. Thank you, sir.
I've yet to beat Adam, but I have fun every time.
We technically only played twice, though.
I think it was 2 times in Nashville.
Did we?
Yeah, so this would be like our 3rd game. But
Okay. I thought we just played the one time where you basically tanked the Balrog with Boromir for like 9 turns.
yeah,
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. If not for my Balrog, I had a Cave Drake that ended up killing one of my target. It was assassination. My
Yep.
Cave Drake killed like Huron or something.
no, actually, I think it was just like the captain. I had a cavalry captain. It was a random hero.
But my Cave Drake was my assassin, which was probably a good call. And he ended up killing as a target, and that's how I won the game. Because literally, Boromir held the Balrog in the middle of the board for the entire game. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Just kept doing it. I was just like, this is absolutely bananas. So anyway, so back to this game.
Back to this game.
This is what the board looked like at the end. It ended on turn 3, technically. Like we literally only played 3 turns in an hour and 45 minutes. We still had about 15 minutes left, technically.
A lot of dice throwing going on there between all the different fights and all the different heroics and everything else. So
Yeah. So again, how'd you feel? You said, well, I mean, it was rough because you had some rough dice. You won quite a few fights on the left flank here.
yeah, hidden in the woods where no one could see. We actually had a pretty good stand.
Yeah.
Out in the open in the sunlight, we're done.
Yeah, where the Spider Queen was no fun at all. But yeah, it was a good game. What do you think you could have done better?
I think the first thing I could have done better is in my initial deployment, where I had Thrydan over here. I did not appreciate how mobile the queen was to be able to climb up over stuff, and I needed to do a better job of screening the Thrydan from being charged from the rear. 'Cause that's what ended up getting me. When the Spider Queen heroic move into a heroic combat into the back of Thrydan.
Yeah.
And Thrydan was killed before he ever had a chance to do anything.
Yeah.
And after that, my other hero was right there, and he got eaten by the Spider Queen. So the Spider Queen's mobility is one of the things I did not appreciate, and I did not protect from a backside charge. And then roll better.
Yeah. That's you can never fix that. I mean, again, you won a ton of combats on this left flank. I mean, like you basically you killed almost everything I had over here.
Yeah,
I had to shift my entire middle flank to that flank to support because he wiped out so much stuff over here.
Yeah, Frida was actually doing really good for me over here. And Vrasku, the combination 6 mic points over here came in very handy to be able to get some priorities and make your captain. You have one captain over here with 2 versus my 6 for my 2 heroes here. I'm able to burn him down. I didn't kill him, but was able to dominate a lot of the movement over here, which was helpful. Over there, my 2 heroes got killed, and it was just a feed fest going on. Because I had nothing that could influence anything that you were doing.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, losing Thrydan and Mauhur on that right flank over here was pretty brutal. But anyway, yeah, that's it, guys. I don't know what else to say besides this game. It was a great game, man. I mean, it was fun. It was engaging. Like, there was a lot of cool stuff that happened in it. The Spider Queen, man, my take on it is the Spider Queen is an absolute menace. And I cannot believe she's still a Valor hero and can be allied in so much crap. Like, she can be allied with Moria. Hey, guys, how you doing? She can be allied with Moria. She can be allied with Mordor. There's so much stuff she can do. You can put her in the dark powers list, and she's really good. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do with her, man, that makes her really tough to deal with. Anyway, but yeah, that's the Fell Beings of Mirkwood against the Isengard list. Again, thanks so much for hanging out here with Titan in the Deep and our buddy Robert here in Fredericksburg, Virginia, at your hobby place. Anyway, guys, this is Titan in the Deep out. God bless you guys. Have a lovely weekend or lovely evening or whatever it is, wherever you are. But thanks again, Robert. Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, I
You're awesome,
appreciate
buddy.
it. Great seeing you outside of Nashville.
Yeah, absolutely. Come by and say hi sometimes, guys. Later.